It was an incredible weekend, but now, are you ready for some revelations?
Fab, you look!
Welcome, Craig!
Darling.
Oh, I like this little addition. Can I say you look like Captain Von Trapp tonight?
Thank you.
I like that. Can I be
Yes.
your Maria? It was quite an emotional weekend, wasn't it?
It
Brilliant
was.
dancing, and then last night, very emotional. I've been accosted in the street. People have been tweeting me all day. They are furious that Simon and Tom were in the bottom two.
Yeah.
I'm quite sad about Tom going home. But like Len said, you can't moan if you don't phone.
No, it's absolutely true, and I was horrified too, because it's awful having to make a decision between two people that I think are very equal in the competition. And particularly, one is doing a Latin, one's doing a ballroom, it's totally different, but obviously it was a split vote, and Len, you know, gave us a deciding factor, so...
I know.
One has to put up with it,
We must soldier on,
I'll
all
never
of us.
forgive him, however, darling.
Hasn't spoken to him since. Something we noticed at the weekend, call me Juliet Bravo, but the scores were all down a little bit. Why are you getting so tough on them all?
Well, I think it's coming up to halfway, and I think it's really important that everyone knows how serious we are as judges as well, you know, that we're not going to be overmarking or overscoring people. And also, you know, I think a 10 is a huge, big, fantastic number, and I would not like to waste it, as I don't like to waste my 9s either.
Okay.
In that way, I very rarely
Seen them for
waste
months.
my 8s, darling. I know that I normally have, you know, the power of 1 to 4.
You
But
did get the 8s out
I
this
did,
weekend,
I was getting 8s
which
out.
we shall discuss. Yes, waiting for the 10s is quite an exciting moment. It's like a
Yes.
little tease. Come on, can we do it? Right, let's go through our couples, much to dissect. First of all, Jake and Jeanette and their quick step. First out, Jake's always brilliant when he comes out on the floor.
And we have high expectations, as do, I think, the audience, because it's really difficult, I think, for Jake, because he's got to continue topping himself in that way. You know, like last week, he was amazing.
Yes.
The first week, he was absolutely incredible, you know, and it's really hard to maintain being at the top. But he's great. I love him. I think he is a quick study. He's also really great, I think, in the training room, because he's focused, he goes backstage, he doesn't want to speak to anyone, he's completely in the zone.
Oh, he's like a fighter
before
going into the ring.
Fantastic. It's
wow.
fantastic to
it
see.
obviously works and pays off. Sinatra and Brendan and their Viennese waltz. Now, you gave her a 7, and you did enjoy it, but you said she needs to extend her lines a little bit, and she was looking at the floor a little bit
She was,
for
particularly
you.
all through those turns here. I know that she was playing a moody sort of moment, but all that being said, you still need to spot when you're turning as well. And she's just in the middle at the moment for me. I want her to push herself a lot harder, extend the lines, get out there, and then she'll start seeing some 8s and 9s, hopefully.
If she does that, could she be a contender?
Yes, I think she could. She has the capacity, definitely, and she's a wonderful mover. She has fantastic rhythm. So there's nothing stopping her, except, I think, just putting that extra little yard in.
OK, that yard is so important. Scott and Joanne, now you did say a 3-year-old could have done better than Scott, but then you followed that with nice words by saying that you did actually enjoy it and it was his best dance yet.
Well, I have been rather harsh, if I can say that,
that's an
on
understatement.
And, you know, he did a really good job, I think, you know, by portraying the character very, very well. Like, the rowing stuff was all really cool, you know, and it's a dance where you can actually let rip a little bit more. And he did. So, I mean, obviously, I didn't score him any higher than I would normally, but I think, you know, a little word of encouragement at this point is a good thing. Okay. So there is an angel within somewhere.
Somewhere. We're still looking. Now, Tom and Iveta, we're going to talk to lovely Tom and Iveta in a moment. Sadly eliminated on Sunday. What are you going to miss about this pairing? They were brilliant.
Well, his sailor outfit, for one, because I absolutely loved that. I thought that was spectacular. And he was going to be doing a paso doble, which I think would have been fantastic, and I do believe that the shirt was going to be ripped off. But,
don't tell us that now!
Not that would change anything that I would
think it
do
might
on the
have
judging
changed a
panel.
lot.
No, but I really loved his personality. That's why I voted for him. And because he's showed a lot of sign of improvement, and that's why I was championing Tom. And I'm really sad to see them go. I really, truly am.
It is really sad. Frankie and Kevin, now you said her dance was mellifluous, which we then all had to go and look it up. What does mellifluous mean?
Well, it's normally, Zoe, an adjective for one sound. I have a mellifluous quality to my voice, which is smooth and honeyed. You know, sometimes harsh. But, no, I use it in dance as an adjective for something being really smooth and...
flowing and
floating
through. I know, so good. We have so many more to discuss. Will you stay and have a little bacon sarnie? And we shall see you in a moment. Craig, Revel Horwood. Now, Sunday saw the pro dancers have a hoedown in Strictly Ballroom. Last week, we attempted to